Talk to me, Tony.
Yeah. Hey, welcome to it. The first episode of Talk to Me, Tony. Yeah, man, I just want to get y'all on here for a minute and talk about, my Dallas Cowboys. For those who can't see the fit, I got the full Cowboys gear on, the hat, the jersey, man. My boys handled business on Sunday against a little Philadelphia little bums. I hate them, so maybe I'm biased, but people really said, like, hey, they're the best team in the league. You guys aren't beating them. You Dallas Cowboys can't beat nobody who's above 500. And what'd we do? Gave them crazy work. Gave these boys crazy work. It felt like a preseason game. People got to know, at home, Dallas Cowboys not losing. And I know, people are like, this is what they do every year. Every year they go stupid in the regular season. Then it gets the playoffs and, they fade a little bit. People don't believe in Dak. People don't believe in C.D. Rice. People don't believe in Michael Lawrence. I do. I love this team. They're my first true love, man. First true love, And when I was younger, I had little teams. I liked Michael Vick, so I, was a Falcon fan. I liked Randy Moss, so I was a Viking fan at one point. I liked LaDainian Tomlinson, bruh, so I was a Chargers fan at one point. But then one day, I was watching my little Cowboys play. It changed my life. I made a decision one day back in 1998. I made a decision. I said, this is going to be the team for the rest of my life, no matter what. They can break my heart. They can lose in the playoffs. They can pump me up all year, get me excited, and then blow it in the playoffs. Doesn't matter. Next season, I'm right back. Dallas is winning it all. Same thing goes for this year. Yeah, they got me hyped. I'm pumped up, man. The team's looking good right now. Dak Brady looking phenomenal, running over linebackers, making every pass, making other dudes look like all-stars. And I know this year maybe they might go get one, man. I don't care about all that heartbreak from before. They let me down so many times. But when you got that one true love, no matter how much they break your heart, you're going to stay committed to them. And I'm staying committed to them, bro. I remember back in in third grade, my first true love, man, Lily. Third grade type stuff, I'm a child. I'm 8 years old. We were just chopping it up, man. We were cool all the time. We were cool growing up in the school system together. One day at recess, you know how when a water break, all the kids sprint to the water line like there's only 2 ounces of water in the thing and they won't get any if they're not first. So it was one of those days, whatever. Me and Lily end up being in line right next to each other. So we're chopping it up, this and that, out of nowhere. She's like, Tony. I'm like, what? She's like, you ever had a kiss before? I was like, no, I've never had one. So now my interest is piqued. She's like, yeah, me neither. Like, I want you to be my first kiss. I'm like, whoa, go time. Right? And my boy Trey, he's standing right next to us. So he hears the whole thing. He's like, yeah, I'm going to be the guy. I'm going to watch to make sure it actually happens. That way, if anyone denies it, I saw it. So I don't know. I was like, say less. We come up with this little plan, right? We're like, hey, Tony, you ask the teacher to go to the bathroom, and then I'll ask the teacher to go to the bathroom, and then we'll meet in the bathroom, we'll kiss, whatever. We go back out to recess. All I can think about is Lily, right? That's the only thing I'm thinking about. I'm out there playing football, and, back in the day, I was that guy at recess, bro, putting up MVP numbers. All-time quarterback. I'm throwing for 450, 500 yards a day. 6, 7 tugs. It does not matter. I'm the best player out there. I got some of the kids, like the little nerds in the class. Tony, can I be on your team? Got these dudes looking like all-stars. I felt like Tom Brady, the black version. I was going crazy. But that day, bro, I was garbage. No good. I was terrible. All I could think about was this kiss in the bathroom. That's all I could think about. Playing bad. It got so bad to a point where the kids on my team, like these little nerds, were like, yo, what you got going on, bro? Like, you're throwing interceptions. I'm wide open in the end zone. You won't even throw me the ball. Like, let me just go ahead and get this over with. Let me go ahead and knock this out, and then we can get right back to what we're doing, right? I can get right back in the game. So I look over at Lily, like across the playground where the girls are doing whatever they're doing. I don't know. They're, playing dolls, whatever, in the mud. Who knows what they're doing? But I look over at Lily, and I give her the nod. I'm like, it's time. She gives me the nod back. It's time. Trey Hillman sees it. He's like, it's time. Right now, my heart is pumping. She immediately goes up to the teacher. Hey, can I go to the bathroom? Phew! Sprints to the bathroom. Trey, can I go to the bathroom? Phew! Gone. I don't know what's about to happen. So I finally build up the courage. I'm like, hey, teach, can I go to the bathroom too? She's like, yeah. For sure. For sure. She was like, yeah, I just let Trey and Lily go. So, like, just go with them and then come back with them. Little did she know, huh? Little did she know. Lily was about to shock me. She was about to change my life. I was about to become a man. So I get to the bathroom, right? All three of us are in there. And now I'm scared. I'm nervous. She's like, yeah, let's just do it. Trey's like, yeah, just go ahead and do it. I don't know what I'm like, bruh. Now that I think about it, they were on go. They were on go mode. So I'm like, okay, like, yeah, let's do it. Boom. She throws me up against the wall, bro. Like a toddler. Throws me up against the wall. Bang, plants one on me. Wham. I'm like, whoa. I'm like, that was phenomenal. Just jolted me into adulthood. I was like, this is the best day of my life. I go to plant another one on her. Bam. She gone. Out the bathroom. I'm like, no, come back. I go to chase her, look down. I'm fully torqued. Right? And now it's just me and Trey in the bathroom. I'm like, yo, go ahead and bounce, my boy. Let me handle whatever this is, right? I'm 8 years old. I have no idea what's happening to my body. I'm like, yeah, go ahead and skedaddle, right? Finally, it goes away. I'm chilling now. I go back outside. I get on this football field. It might have been the best game I've ever had in my entire life. I'm not missing, guys. It's moving in slow motion. Sue, you get a tutty. Sue, you get a tutty. I don't even know who you get a tutty. Short. Oh, the long one. Whee! Go get it, tutty. I'm talking like I put up a Heisman Trophy type day. Absolutely immaculate, right? So then she starts playing me though. She starts playing me for real. So the next day I'm like, yo, what's up with it? Let's make this like a routine. She's like, nah, I gave you the goods once. Like, you're good, bro. Breaks my heart. I'm like, but Lily, I love you. Like, how are you going to do this? I love you. And she's like, nah, you're good, fam. For the rest of the year, no more. I'm like, this is madness. How are you going to give me the sweets and then take them away from me? That's insane. It is what it is, right? So, yeah. So that was the first time that she broke my heart. Left me heartbroken. But, one true love, like, she say the word, I'm right back. That kind of thing. Fast forward, middle school, 6th grade, and these kids in PE, right? Like, they were taking PE class. I ain't have PE because I was playing basketball after school. So the teachers told my parents, they were like, yo, don't even worry about it. He don't have to take PE. Put him in band or chorus or something. Would you imagine they had my dumb ass up there playing the clarinet like Squidward, bro? I was like, what are we doing? I had the clarinet. Buying reeds and shit from the music store. I decided to do it. I went for it. Phenomenal player. Every day, I'm hearing from these kids in PE, yo, have you played pin guard? This is the greatest game I ever played. Like, bro, this game's so fun. I did this, did that. I'm like, what is pin guard? They're like, bro, it's dodgeball, right? It's dodgeball. But there's a pin on each team. And if you knock the pin over, your team wins. You don't even have to get everybody out. If you knock the pin over, you win. I'm like, this sounds phenomenal. So I go home. I ask my sister, she a little bit older, or she already went through middle school. She a freshman now in high school. I'm like, have you heard of this game called pin guard? She's like, pin guard? Pin guard is the greatest. You would have thought this was crack, bruh. You would have thought this was crack the way these people were talking about it. I'm like, okay, I gotta play. But I don't have PE for the whole year. For a whole year, I'm not in PE. So I do my time. I do my little bid, my little prison sentence for, a whole year. 7th grade comes up. I'm like, I don't care what y'all say. I'm getting in that PE class. I gotta play pin guard, right? Like, bro, back then I played baseball. I played all this. Like, I have a bazooka. I have an absolute cannon. Like, let people know who I am, what I'm about. So, boom, I get in the class. As soon as we get in there, that's all I'm thinking about, right? 2 weeks, we're doing other stuff like learning how to stretch and running the track, playing. I'm like, bro, I don't care about none of that. I don't care about any of that. Where is pin guard? I'm trying to bust some heads. Monday comes around, teacher's like, hey, on Friday, we're playing pin guard. I don't know what happened the rest of the week. All I could think about, the game, right? So the whole week, I'm pumping myself up. Yo, you got to let people know who you are. Right? You got to go in here and bust heads, right? Like, you got a cannon. People been hearing rumors. Tony's got a good arm. He knows how to throw stuff. He's a baseball player. You got to prove a point now. You have to prove a point. So Friday comes around. I'm geeked. Geeked out of my mind. And back then in middle school, that's when, like, I had that little that focus disease or whatever, the ADD or whatever, the ADD, right? So the ADHD is pumping through my blood veins, right? I cannot sit down, geeked out of my mind. It's like, the first time you got buns, the first time you cracked buns, like how, like on that high that you were on, that's the same kind of high I was on about to play this dodgeball game. She explains the game. Hey, this and this is how you play, blase, blase. Mind you, I had heard before, all the girls who don't really like to throw stuff because they're a little whatever, they stand in front of the pin and they like sacrifice themselves. They give their bodies up for the betterment of the team. They're like, yeah, just let it hit me. I'll protect the pin. And then they got type stuff. That's a free body. That's all I'm hearing in my head. I'm like, that's free bodies. I'm about to go crazy. They line us up. I look across the gym. Who's on the other team? Lily. Yep, sure is. Sure is on the other team. So I'm like, oh, it doesn't matter, right? I don't care. I don't care that you're my first love. None of that matters. I know other people on the team don't care. When I was a child, my dad, dude's a genius, right? One baseball game, I got my boy. I'm playing against my best friend, like grew up with the kid type shit where like I went over to his house, I'd act up and his mom would beat my ass. You know what I'm saying? Like that kind of friendship. He's on the other team. Game starts. He gets a little hit or whatever, and we're laughing about it. My dad yokes me up. He said, bro, are you insane? I'm like, what is going on? He's like, do not ever smile on the baseball field. Don't ever think these are your friends. They're not your friends. These are your enemies. You have to try to kill them every chance you get. Right? So that's the kind of parenting I had. And so maybe a little trauma, who knows? But now at this pin guard game, I see this the love of my life. I'm like, yeah, she's getting murked. I don't even know her. That's just a target to me. A target. I do not care about her life. Right? So boom, we line up. They blow the whistle. Nigga, you ever seen the little greyhounds out the gate? Whew, I'm gone. Gone. Get my ball. Run back, touch the back line. I turn around. I see the whole other team is still their backs. They still run into the back line. Right? I'm like, okay. Yep. I'm about to set the tone. I'm about to set the tone of the year. That I'm not here to play games. No. No. I'm coming here to crack heads. I genuinely said to myself, like, yo, you might have to send someone to the hospital. Otherwise, people might doubt you. Like, that's what was going through my brain. Like, murder someone. So, boom. I get the ball, right? I start running forward. Me and Lily lock eyes. I'm like, oh, no. Oh, no. We lock eyes as she forms the line in front of the pin to guard it. She's standing right in the middle. I'm like, Jesus, it's too late. It's too late. I'm on go mode. I'm letting this ball fly. I crow hop, come down. I let this ball ride, right? I let this ball go. And they're brand new balls. I swear to God, they ripped these balls out of the plastic right before the game. They still had that fresh ball smell. Pause. That was crazy. Okay. That was insane. But anyway. And they were soft, but they're hard enough to where like you could really let these things eat. So boom, I crow hop. Whee! I let this ball go. Now everything's in slow motion for me. I let this ball go. It couldn't have been a more direct line to Lily. I'm like, oh boy. Oh boy, she better duck. The ball's flying. She gonna put her hands down to her knees, chest down, chin up to try to catch this ball. I'm like, oh, she's cooked. I'm praying to God. I'm like, please, let this ball just go over her head. Right? Because I'm like, bro, if it doesn't, I might take her freaking head off. Wham! Right? I mean, this ball could not have hit her more in the middle of her mouth. You would have thought I had a 12-gauge shotgun with a barrel in her mouth and pulled the trigger. Everybody in the gym's going crazy. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Tony's a menace, right? Now I'm juiced, right? I'm looking at all these kids. Are you not entertained? This is what I do. I'm that good. This is what I do. I came here to bust people up. And I got them. I was like, I got me one. You should have ducked. You should have ducked. She gonna fall to the ground straight to her knees like she just got executed. I'm like, look at this. Blow the whistle. Whoa. They stopped the game. I'm like, here we go. Tony, are you kidding me? What's wrong with you? You could have really hurt her. I'm like, be better at the game. Like I'm playing the game. I've done nothing wrong. They're like, nah, Tony, you're done. You're banned. Like, go sit in the bleachers. I'm like, bruh, I didn't even do nothing. What did I even do? They're like, bro, look at her. I look down at her. She's in the fetal position. The fetal position in a pool full of tears. That's crazy. All of a sudden, now she's an actress. I'm like, bruh, I barely threw that ball. Mind you, that might have been the hardest ball I've ever thrown in my entire life. Without a doubt, I let that ball go at 146 miles an hour. To this day, the hardest ball I've ever thrown in my life. Hit her dead in her mouth. They end up banning me. Tony, you can't play pin guard for the rest of the year. Bruh. Are you kidding me? Bruh, I turned into Denzel Washington off training day. I'm like, you really think you can do this to me? Bruh, I waited a whole year, and I threw one ball. I threw one ball, and they banged me. The rest of the year, they're playing the game, and they're like, yeah, Tony, go ahead and run the track. Every lap, tears streaming down my face. And all I can see is Lily, bro, just playing, giggling, having the time of her freaking life. And all because of her, I'm running laps, bro. Heartbroken again. Why did she do that to me? And like now I look back on it and I'm like, do I feel bad? And no, I don't. I don't feel 1 ounce of remorse. Be better at the game. Duck. Move out of the way. Catch the ball. Don't get smoked in your mouth. It was her fault. I did nothing wrong. To this day, I did nothing wrong. I was playing the game how it was supposed to be played. Things got a little out of hand, if you even say that. But I did nothing wrong. I played the game. Sorry, I'm good at it. Sorry, I was 12 years old and had an absolute bazooka. A cannon. I mean, absolute monster right arm. But to this day, I'm like, Lily, I know you did me wrong in the past. You hurt me a lot. But if you want me, you could have me. Bro, matter of fact, a couple years ago, back in my Bumble days, we matched. So she gonna hit me up. She's like, hey, Tony, it's been a minute. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. I'm like, look at the universe bringing us back together, right? So immediately I respond. I'm like, yeah, I still have feelings for you. Obviously. And she immediately unmatched me, which, it hurt. It hurt a little bit, but understandable. This was years later. Justified. I get it. But to this day, let me know. Let me know, bro. Let me know. Broke my heart so many times, but to this day, my one true love, man. And I say all of that to say this. The Dallas Cowboys, they done broke my heart since I was born, since inception, since 95. They've been breaking my heart. Not getting the big one. Breaking my heart. But I promise you, I still love these boys. This is my team. And they're looking good. They're looking like dogs. They're looking like grown men. And this is the year. This is the year, baby. This is the year all my pain and suffering will be gone. We're going to form a great, great relationship. And I'm still going to love them for the rest of my life because they're going to go and get a Super Bowl this year. So with that, I tell you this, hey, tell someone you love that you love them. That you're one true love, let them know. They always got you, man. Now, that's all I got, man. Y'all stay easy, man. I'm going to holler at y'all. Peace.